I had tried every home remedy I could think of for the insomnia I had been suffering lately. Warm milk, soothing music, a lightly scented candle, reading a book. I'd read 2 mysteries in less than a week already, and I hadn't thought ahead to go to the library again that morning. But it didn't matter. Nothing helped. Maybe in the back of my mind, my subconscious was just worried about what sort of dreams I would have if I did sleep. After the things I had seen recently, there was reason to worry. I groaned when I heard the next-door neighbor's dog bark, probably chasing some squirrel or mole in the backyard, and sat up. My head spun, my eyes burning as I got to my feet, rubbing my face. Maybe I was just thirsty. I left my room and padded across the gleaming black and white kitchen tiles to the icebox where I pulled the secondary pitcher of sweet tea out. I poured myself a large glass as the cuckoo clock ticked away on the wall. I knew that tea would probably wake me up all the more, but didn't care. I downed half the glass, relishing the taste and sweetness, the earthiness of the tea coating my tongue in a satisfying way, giving me a chance to enjoy something for the first time in hours. I scratched at the hair beneath another fat curler atop my head, knowing I wouldn't be pleased with how it would all look once I took them out in the morning. I took a quick look at the clock. I'd be having coffee over breakfast with my brother and the boys in less than 3 hours. Maybe I should make us all a gourmet breakfast, something fancy with that hollandaise Graham used to make. Pouring myself a splash more tea, I decided against it. No sense in waking everyone up just yet. Not on a Wednesday morning. Toby and Tim had an important test that day, and I didn't need to spoil their chances by making it so they went into school sleep-deprived and ornery. Especially Toby, who was ornery enough when he was rested. There was little chance I would actually sleep now, so I wandered into the living room. Maybe Craig had a book lying around in there that would interest me. Not too much, since I would want to stay up and read it, but just interesting enough that it might be what I needed to conk me out. A bright, warm light across the street drew my attention, like the glow of a torch or a campfire. It came from the direction of our neighbor's home. I frowned, making my way to the window. Vicky Foster, what in the world would you be doing roasting marshmallows at this hour? Sweeping the curtain aside, I stifled my murmurings when I spotted the woman in question dressed in a nightgown and robe, tossing what looked like handfuls of crumpled paper onto a backyard grill. She dipped down to grab more out of a basket, dumping them aside with the flaming charcoal, each one quickly consumed in a whoosh of yellow flames. Hastily, she picked up the entire basket and upended the contents onto the hot coals, the fire swallowing up whatever it was that had once been inside. With a frantic look over her shoulder, she scooped up the metal top for the grill and reinserted it in place on the top, smothering the flames. Clutching her robe tightly at her throat, she tiptoed across the dewy grass in her slippers back to her garage door, slipping inside and out of sight. I tilted my head, absently chewing my tongue. What in the world had that been about?